Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Fortnite. This is JJ from Fortnite Fails. JJ on channel JJ coming back to you with another video. And I got one about how Logan Paul slaps a heckler after Mike Tyson question. I got another one about how a Karen gets banned from the gas station in viral TikTok. And I got one about Shak O'Neal. He wants his kids to earn their money. And he doesn't want to be like, oh, my kids are set for life and these kids to laze around and waste his fortune. I have my thoughts about this, but yeah, I'll have to read the article just to be sure that I know what he's talking about. Don't want to go ham on this dude for nothing. But yeah, let's get into these stories. Logan Paul got physical with the heckler while clubbing with his friends on Wednesday night. The YouTuber and boxer was standing outside a celeb hotspot in Nightingale and Westwood when a group of fans began questioning him about a potential fight with Mike Tyson. He's going to get eat up the same way he did with Floyd Mayweather. After Paul refused to engage or answer the question, one said, "Are you a coward or what?" before attempting to walk away from the group. Paul charged at the smiling heckler and slapped the hat off his head. He got into the person's face and shoved him a few times before his friend and impulsive podcast co-host, Mike, took over. Mike began pushing the individual, saying repeatedly, "Don't be a jerk." You know, that's actually quite funny. I mean, fight Mike Tyson. Why are you fighting an untrained boxer who probably has not gone to the gym? He's not an untrained boxer. He's an untrained civilian. This dude has not been to the gym. If you want to fight somebody, go fight Mike Tyson. You're not disproving his point by trying to smack him up. Club security eventually arrived and removed the heckler from the scene, bear hugging him from behind that's when Mike told Paul to go inside the club. The internet personally stayed but refrained from any confrontation as he waited for the valet member to deliver his Polaroid camera. When he received the camera, Paul headed into the club, but not before dropping the piece of hardware on the ground. As for the heckler, he can be seen in the video being escorted out the club parking lot by security. Fans were asking Paul about the topic since the two haven't shed away from the idea in the public eye. Yeah, they should have outright said no if you didn't want to do this. Earlier this month, Tyson said hell yeah, but whether or not he'd fight one of the Paul brothers in a celebrity bout. In June, Paul, after he lasted 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather, was confident that he could take Tyson in on a pro bout and troll the former heavyweight champ for his age, 55. Yeah, this 55-year-old is still going to put a boot in your behind. Because, hey, he might not be as strong. Maybe. He might not. But let's be real here. He's got more experience than you. What was Floyd Mayweather doing? He was busy holding you up. He was holding you up in the fight, man. I saw those screenshots, bro. I was like, what in the world is this? You ain't doing nothing. The incident on Wednesday night came after Paul attended Sunday's Formula One Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, where he mingled with French F1 driver Pierre Gasly and NBA Hall of Famer Shak O'Neal. Well, that's funny considering how I'm about to talk about Shak O'Neal in one of these two next stories that I do. But anyway, he might have been drunk. But either way, that doesn't mean nothing, because, I mean, I could have been drunk and did the same thing. The people would have been trying to put me behind bars, straight up. So, I kind of hope this guy sue. The Paul brothers got enough money. They can put out some cash. They can foot that bill. That's called a hard life lesson, white boy. As he said, hey, man, because I'm white, that's cushioned me for a lot of the dumb stuff that I've done in my life. And I believe that. That is absolutely true. So it'd be nice if he gets some consequences this time. Next story. Let's see here. We're going to deal with Karen. Shak will come next. Shut up and give me my receipt. Karen disrespects worker and gets banned from gas station. And viral TikToks. You can't come here anymore. In a series of viral TikToks, a woman dubbed as Karen is repeatedly rude to a gas station worker and gets banned from the establishment. Gas station antics. At gas station antics in a TikTok account run by workers at an undisclosed gas station that posts videos of a customer interaction. One Karen is shown over multiple days arguing with employees and threatening to get one of her fired in a series of TikTok videos. The initial video, which has gained 1.5 million views since posting October the 15th, shows a woman coming up to the window and trying to make a transaction with a pen pad before telling the employee which pump her car was located. She proceeds to argue with the gas station attendant and telling her to shut up. While the initial TikTok's audio is hard to hear, the second subtitle video brings clarity to what was being said in the interaction. As the customer enters something on the pen pad, the gas station attendant tells her that she needs the pump number for the transaction. The woman appears to be irritated and starts an argument. "You don't need that. I've been coming here for a year," says the woman. "I do," says the attendant. "You shouldn't be working here. Ask everybody else who work here. I've been coming here for almost a year," says the woman. You know, it doesn't kind of really matter. Because, I mean, you can come here as 50 years. Although, then again, no, not really. Let's be real here. If there's 10 other people there, which pump are you on? Let's be real here. Now, if there was nobody in the parking lot, and you're the only one there, and you're just like, bro, you don't need me to tell the number. There's only one car there. Do you not see? Then that's a different story. "I highly doubt that. I know everybody who works there," says the woman. "I know everybody here too. I've been here for 2 years," says the attendant. Gas station antics clarified the caption that the woman didn't know anybody at the station and was banned after that day. In a subsequent video posted on October 18th, the same woman comes in a different day and is told that she is not allowed in the station. She demands to speak to the manager. And I mean, it's a gas station, bro. Unless that's the only one 5 miles in any direction. Yeah, I mean, you just need to calm down. Just go to a different gas station. "Let me get the manager," says the woman. "I'm the manager, and the owner told me to tell you you're not to come here anymore," says the attendant. "Let me get the owner's name and phone number because I have a complaint," says the woman. After the attendant informs the woman that she can come in and talk to the owner, the woman demands the owner hear both sides. "That girl is very rude and she should not be dealing with the public," says the woman, referring to the previous attendant who asked her which pump wanted filled. The video ends shortly after this, but not before the gas station antics pointed out she looks mad. So I'm going to show you these TikToks. You're going to give me your thoughts.
You don't need that. You should be working. Not like everybody else works here. Coming here every day for a year. Shut up and be my family.
Before you do that, I need the pump.
Help one.
How much?
20.
Okay. Go ahead.
You don't need that because I've been coming here for a year.
I do. I need the pump and I need that other one.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
You shouldn't be working here either. You're not like everybody else that works here. They've been coming here almost every day for a year.
All I said was work pump.
Shut up and give me my damn
This
receipt.
is so not trying to shut up. You're supposed to.
Where do you come from? The west side, south
Don't worry
side?
about it. Put the money in the window. Because I could technically kick you out and not just work.
I highly doubt that.
I
know everybody here.
It doesn't matter. I know everybody here too. I've been here for 2 years.
No, you haven't.
That's how you want to tell me.
Okay.
I'm not going to. Sorry, you can't come here anymore.
I was going to ask you for the managers. Well, let me get the managers in. You are?
The owner told me to tell you not to come here.
Okay, well, let me get the owner's name and phone number because I actually have a complaint.
I can give you the phone number, but you could.
Yeah, but you should hear both sides of the story.
No, I'm saying if you want
It's
to
not
talk to me, you
one-sided.
can come in
Okay,
and
can you
talk
give
to
me
me.
the information, the
I
phone
can give
number,
you
the name?
the phone
Yeah, but that girl is very rude, and she should not be dealing with the public. Extremely rude. And I spend between $500 and $700 a month just in gas at this location. You should not have somebody like that working with the public. She's very unpleasant, very rude.
Sorry, but you can't come here anymore.
I'm looking at this. It's clear she needs to be banned. Well, she doesn't necessarily have to be banned, but she was rude and out of order. If they decide they want to ban her, they got every right to do so. I mean, this girl's just making up crap at this point. But yeah, let's get to this next story. Shanique O'Neal. Loading. Shanique O'Neal teaching his kids the value of education. We ain't rich, I'm rich. They're kind of upset with me. Shanique O'Neal is teaching his kids to earn their own way. The retired NBA player said, Shanique O'Neal is teaching his kids to earn his own way. The retired NBA player recently sat down with Earn Your Leisure to discuss his principle regarding wealth and entrepreneurship. My kids are older now, Shak told the show's host. They're kind of upset with me, he added. They're not really upset, but they don't understand. I tell them all the same. We ain't rich, I'm rich. No, you got to have a bachelor's or master's, and then if you want me to invest in some of your companies, you would have to present it to me, and I'll let you know I'm not giving you nothing. The girls, I'll take care of the girls, but the boys, they're not getting nothing. I don't actually like that idea either. Nothing, bro? Really? Shanique O'Neal previously told the press that his kids need to show him a few degrees before garnering his attention of pertaining to the family businesses. My motto is you have to get 3 degrees to touch some of my cheese, Shaq revealed. So, they spaced this stuff out ridiculous. They want you to see as many ads as possible. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't have an education, you can't make it grow. The celebrity father said, I don't want to be like the 80% of athletes who stop playing and have nothing. I don't want to be a part of that statistic, so I educate myself, and I want that for my kids too. Shaq reiterated his quest to promote education over everything during his recent interview with Earn Your Leisure. I try to let them figure it out. The celebrity father said regarding his decision to guide his children instead of forcing his will on them. There's one rule, education, Shaq shared. I don't care if you play basketball. I don't care about none of that. Listen, I got 6 kids. I would like a doctor, somebody to own a huge hedge fund, and a pharmacist, a lawyer, something that owns multiple business, someone to take over my business. But I tell them that I'm not going to hand it to you. You got to earn it. Okay. I'm listening to what Shaq says. And yeah, okay. I see his point. Yeah, you can't just be handing things in life. Because, I mean, yeah, you do want your legacy, your stuff to grow. You don't want to have your stuff just squandered and not used to its full potential. But you have to help your kids, man. You yourself have to put in the proper research. You can't be telling them now as they're getting older that, all this time, you should have been preparing for what you're going to do from when you're out underneath me, man. Because you got to live on your own. You're not getting any of my money. That does not make any sense. That's a failure on your part. You should have been trying to groom these kids since the beginning, saying, hey, man, what is the things that you like? What is your skills? What is it that you want to be when you grow up? Because that's what my mom, that's what my dad, they was doing that to me. What do you want to be when you grow up? Okay, let's look. You should think about it. Let's look at these options. Now, these things have grown and changed over the years, but the ball was at least rolling when I was a young kid. When I was still in elementary school. And that can and will affect where you will be. That can and affect the places that you'll be doing, the education courses that you will be doing when you're in college. And if you wasn't going to do that, you should have said, okay, what is the most viable option that 10, 20 years from now, I mean, it's going to be set in stone from like, I don't know, a generation or two that this is going to be guaranteed to get your money. What you should have did was look into some coding or something and said, hey, you're going to learn computer design. These kids don't know that, and you don't know that because you don't know nothing. You played basketball and got rich. That's all you did. You should need to teach them life lessons. Do they understand how to hold on to money, or are they trying to floss it on the gram, like everybody else? Are they trying to get jewelry in a Benz? These are life lessons you got to teach your children. Not just, oh, you're getting a little older now. I'm letting you know now, after all this time, that yeah, I might help my daughters, but I'm not helping you out, bro. If you a bum on the street, that's your business. That's sad. What's your take on this? And that's all for this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. This is For That Fails, JJ from channel JJ, coming back to you with another video. Or leaving here.